Hi guys, this is Daniel and you are watching DJ Photography, the amateur angle. This week we went to Lincoln Christmas Market and oh boy was it a challenge. I almost binned the video when I first loaded up the pictures, but the aim of this series is to show my learning curve, the good, the bad, the ugly, and to make it a shared experience. But geez did I feel frustrated. There are some okay shots in here, mostly shots of the products that are on offer on the stalls, but I don't think I did really well or particularly well on the ones I wanted to do well on. The big wheel and other fairground rides, the market stalls, were all too dark for me and I didn't do as well as I wanted to. The market was held last weekend and since then I've had a bit of time to reflect. We also had the snow video out which started me off making me feel better last week. That went down really well on Instagram and on YouTube, so I'm really happy with that. There are a few other reasons why I think I didn't do very well. Apart from it being nighttime, which is quite difficult for beginner photographers anyway, it was a really busy market. The Lincoln Christmas Market is just super busy and there isn't much space or time for you to try to get comfortable, especially when if you're trying to use a tripod. There's not much space because everybody's crowding around you, you're being pushed one way and it just leaves you feeling quite claustrophobic. One of my other big issues as well is taking pictures in public. I'm not a confident person out in public. I get around people and I freeze. If I'm ever in a crowded place, I tend to feel claustrophobic. I feel like I'm getting in people's way, and this is one of my big worries with doing photography, particularly photography that involves models. I'm not going to feel very confident when it comes to that stage yet. I know this and I know that it's one of the big hurdles I'm going to need to get over. The Christmas market was busy during the daytime, but it was quieter at night. However, I still felt uncomfortable getting in people's way. Because it was so dark, I was taking pictures with a high ISO, an 800 ISO, and obviously had to use a longer exposure. So a lot of these pictures, looking back, they've come through really blurry. Like I say, there's some really good pictures. Mostly of those that are in stalls are product shots of what was on offer. There are a couple of shots here that I'm really happy with, and at the end of the video, I will put some of the pictures that I've worked on to try and make them a bit better, as well as some of the ones that I didn't do very well on and I've worked on just to try and brighten them up so you can see what I was going for. This was definitely a test of my amateur skills and one that I probably wasn't too ready for right now, but I feel glad that I've did it. I'd advise anybody to try doing it. I am going to head out again in the night time to do more practice, possibly with light trails or astrophotography. They seem like good options because they're less busy spaces, there's less people around, I can take my time. I mean, one of the other things was I did go to the Christmas market in the evening, which was pretty late. I gave myself maybe an hour and a half because I was trying to get there while it was quieter. And although I got some really nice pictures on screen, when you bring them up onto a computer, they're not as great. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of music and some of the rest of the pictures that I took so you can see what I was trying to go for. At the end of the video, as I said, there'll be a selection of 5 that I've picked out that I've tried to make better or that I'm particularly proud of. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and come and join me on Instagram. I'm on there posting some of the pictures there. But other than that, I will see you next time. Bye.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they